Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James, and I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with the relationships. So if there are other areas of your life that you want to create peace, harmony, and abundance in, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you, okay? No circumstance matters. You can change absolutely anything. You are pure power. You are here to experience the fulfillment of your wants and your desires. In the moment that you remove all of your disbelief, you're going to see that the pure belief that you have in your ability to create is what creates in your reality. It's not a trying process. You don't need to put action into making something happen. Your simple awareness of your wants and your desires is going to manifest them into your reality, okay? And I'm going to explain that in today's video. So if this is your first time here, hi and welcome. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. I do want to say I actually have 3 affirmation tracks on my channel that are designed to reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, if you don't know how the subconscious mind works, then I'm going to link the video for how the subconscious mind works here. And the 3 affirmation tracks on my channel right now are about confidence. Okay, so there's one, just establishing confidence in career, love, and finances. Okay, another one is called Limitless Manifestor. That is a foundational belief system affirmation track, which I'm actually going to link up here. I suggest that everybody starts with that one because it's really grounded around, obviously, removing your limitations, removing your disbelief, okay? I also have a love affirmation track, and I'm going to be putting out more as you see over the next few weeks. All right, so in yesterday's video, I talked about the map of consciousness. The map of consciousness is a clinically proven, okay, map developed by a man called Dr. David Hawkins. He worked in psychiatry for 50 years and developed this map that really essentially shows you that wherever you predominantly exist in your emotional state of being, whatever dimensional state of consciousness you're in, either is creative or destructive in your reality, okay? So dependent on where you are in your state of being, you either have to force things into your reality or you have the power to draw them into your reality and create them as your experience. Now, if you're not new to manifestation, then you've probably heard of a concept called everybody is you pushed out. Okay, now I want to apologize because this map has a little bit of a coffee stain on it, but there's this really, really important note here at the bottom that explains everybody is you pushed out, okay? So if you read it, it says all levels below 500 are objective and the levels between 500 to 1,000 are subjective, okay? So the level 500 is right here, and that is going to be love, okay? What does that mean? All levels below 500 are objective, okay? So what that means to me is when you are in a lower state of being, so if you're in a state of being below love, you're going to look at your reality very objectively. It's going to feel very separate than you, okay? You may know about the concept, everybody is you pushed out, but because of your feeling state, the actual understanding, the feeling that you have with your reality is that it is separate than you. However, all the levels from 500 to 1,000 are subjective, which means your observation of reality creates your experience, which dissolves the barrier of separation and really allows for you to step into what everybody is you pushed out genuinely means. So if you have a hard time grasping the concept of everybody is you pushed out, if it feels very separate than you right now, then my number one suggestion is to focus on stabilizing in your state of being first, because the moment that you raise up in your state of being, past these lower levels of consciousness, you're going to really see that your thoughts, your beliefs, what you're feeling is literally creating everything and everybody in your reality and just how powerful you are. All right, so I wanted to make that point very quickly. And now I want to go into today's topic. All right, so I know a lot of people say online circumstances do not matter. I want to take it a step past that. There's 2 things that I want to confront in this video, okay? There's a belief that, well, let's go from circumstances do not matter. I want you to go past circumstances not mattering and go to circumstances do not exist. Because if you keep telling yourself that circumstances do not matter, then you're putting a condition that circumstances are going to pop up, and when they pop up, they don't matter. Let's go past that and say, no, actually, The circumstances do not exist because I always get what I want. Whatever I'm manifesting, the circumstance that I manifest is always the circumstance that I want to experience. So circumstances do not exist. Undesirable circumstances do not exist. Okay, let's just stay there in our state of being. Now, I posted something in my community tab. And if you've been on my channel before, I just want to show you how to get to the community tab. Maybe you're not sure. So if you go to my channel, you're going to see there's a few options at the top there, right? Right here is community. So if you tap on that, you're going to see that I post all the success stories. I post about 3 or 4 success stories a day of people that have successfully implemented these belief changes, and they've been able to manifest things into their reality without having to do any action, without having to work for it, without just simple awareness, okay? So if you want to see some examples because you're a little skeptical, then first, what I would recommend, well, go look at the community tab. But second, listen to the affirmation tape that I linked earlier for 21 days while you're sleeping. It doesn't hurt you, just try it, okay? Now, I posted something in my community tab. I just want to say this here very quickly. I'm not a very religious person. I think that the holy texts have truth in them, and then the establishments that teach the text teach it in a way that makes you feel disempowered. You have to always ask for forgiveness, right? Well, if you're always asking for forgiveness, then you're always creating circumstances to be forgiven for. Okay, so I don't really like the establishment the way it's taught, but if you actually look at the text, it has some very useful quotes in it. So I posted a quote in my community tab, and it says, "Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." Mark 11:24, okay? So I'm gonna use that as my example as to why circumstances do not exist. Okay, this quote doesn't say ask for it in prayer and then try and ignore the circumstances and affirm and script and visualize and try and believe that it's here and keep trying. That's not what it says. It says, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours, period. Okay, so with the affirmation tracks that I'm having you listen to at nighttime, you are removing all of the disbelief from your subconscious mind, which is helping you ascend in your state of being, okay? And is stopping all of those wonky thoughts of trying to figure out something, focusing on circumstances, feeling like you have to try or put action into whatever it is that you want to create. That is going to make this process a lot easier, okay? The moment you remove your disbelief and you fully see that it is not a trying process, that the circumstances do not exist, there is no third party, there's nothing in your way but your disbelief and your focus on the circumstances, the moment that you fully recognize that and you say, you know what? I am making this all completely powerless. I'm getting what I want. I don't care what anybody says. Then you're going to see that as your experience. Now, there's another limiting belief that's kind of going around, which is in order for you to manifest something, you have to let it go, okay? You don't have to let it go. You have to remove your disbelief. You can think about your want and desire all day long. You can do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter, okay? The moment you fully step into, I believe it, and I know that I have received it, you can do whatever you want because your belief is going to create, okay? So you don't have to let anything go. You have to remove the disbelief that it's not occurring right now. You have to remove the focus on the circumstances that it's not occurring right now. That is all you need to do. And so with you sleeping with these affirmation tracks on at nighttime, you're automatically programming your mind to be able to do that. Now, when you're awake, it's going to be really useful for you to kind of stop yourself from focusing on the circumstances and just feel good and feel like you have already received what it is that you want or whatever it is that you are creating. And I've talked about this on my channel before. I kind of have 3 rules for the affirmation tape, okay? So listen consistently every night. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is to stay sober, okay? And there's obvious reasons for that because when you drink, you do drugs, you drop into really low states of being, you lose control and you create chaos in your reality. So stay sober. And the third rule is be in a state of enjoyment. I've said this in the past. The easiest way to go through this process is to listen to the beliefs and then just literally enjoy your life and feel like it is already done. You don't need to be affirming all day long. You don't need to be visualizing. You don't need to be scripting. In fact, the more that you can be in a state of enjoyment and feeling like it is already done, okay? Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Go straight to, I don't need to do anything. It's already done. I'm going to just enjoy my life. I'm going to walk outside and enjoy the beautiful sunset. I'm gonna go look at some flowers and smell the flowers. I'm gonna go buy myself an ice cream and enjoy it. Literally, the more you can make it fun and playful, the faster you're gonna see things manifest, okay? So you don't need to let go of what it is that you want to experience for it to manifest. You have to let go of the disbelief and the focus on the circumstances and go straight to, nope, I actually always get what I want. Nothing is in my way. That person loves me. That house is meant for me. That amount of money is mine. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I'm creating. That's what I believe. That's going to be what I receive. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in this video is why it is okay to manifest a specific person. Okay. A lot of you may have people in your reality that tell you that you should give up and move on and forget about this person. Okay. I don't agree with them. You are here to experience whatever it is that you want to experience. And if you love somebody, then you should never give up on something that you love, because you will greatly and gravely regret that if you go your life feeling like you gave up on something that you genuinely love. So I don't care if people tell you that you're crazy. I don't care if this person has completely rejected you. I don't care if people tell you that it is impossible. I don't care if your physical reality makes it look absolutely impossible. If you love somebody and if something is meant for you, do not give up and do not allow people to place limitations on you and tell you that you cannot have what you want or what you love. You are here to experience what it is that you want. And if you love somebody, then stand proudly in that love and don't let anybody take that away from you. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up and I will see you all in my next. I hope you have a lovely day, and that's all I have to say for today. Okay, bye.